I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot. I don't. I don't know even where to start. Was by far the one of the worst performance that I saw from Milan since. This is why I'm wearing this jersey, guys. This is why I'm wearing this jersey, because last time I saw a performance like that, as Peter is saying, Honda and Poli. That's the level, ladies and gentlemen. I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't even know. I cannot even think about it. In the next 2 weeks there is no campionato, so that means in the next 2 weeks we're gonna only think about this shitty performance, and then the first match we're gonna have is gonna be Napoli. Just like that. There is no way. That's here I start seeing, honestly, I start seeing limits of the stuff. The player, I understand the player because they are what they are, but behind that there must be somebody that fucking motivate them. If Ibrahimovic cannot motivate them, I don't know, because the first half is the first half, and yeah, the first half it's like lack of motivation, superficiality, not out of fitness, completely slow, predictable. Now it's pure confusion. Now it's pure confusion. Milan never played with three defender before. People were saying is Tataruzano is the problem. Tataruzano is the problem. Tataruzano is the problem. Tataruzano is the problem. Tata is the problem. Because then Mike Magnani will be back. Everything is going to be fine. You're not watching the match. You're not watching the match. You're not watching it. You're not watching it. Let me just to recap. So we lost tonight to Udinese. We draw to Salernitana at home. We lost to Fiorentina. We won 1-0 against Tottenham, which is honestly, it's a very, from what we saw, it was very average team. A very, very, very average, and you can see they still have a lot of issues back there. I don't know, man. I don't know. Origi, I'll tell you what is. So, this one here has more mobility than Origi. This is Origi, ladies and gentlemen. This thing has more mobility of Origi, literally. Like, it is probably the worst striker that I ever seen in Milan. I think I rarely see bad players playing with our honorable jersey. But ladies and gentlemen, I think this sprinter has more agility and is better at football than Origi. Look at that. Look, let me show you something that Origi can't do. You know? Haha. Look at that. Where's the paper coming in? I don't know, man. This is it. This is Divo Origi. This is Divo Origi. This is more useful than CDK, than the Cattler. This one here is more useful than the Cattler. And now I'm gonna find you Rebic. This. Apricot in a can. Guys. Oh man. This is really bad, ladies and gentlemen. Guys, thank you so much, all of you brave enough to join the live stream. I needed to have a little bit of fun because the situation here is tragic. It's tragic, the situation. Let me read quickly some comments. Non so. Oh, hang on. Completely lazy performance from the whole team. Indra Youth. Absolutely agree. Andre Gibson, I'm starting to think Krunic is our most for midfielder. I agree. I expected a tough match, but this was a shocking. Krunic was only using brain. Yeah, but Krunic is the best one right now. Jalal, I swear, Honda, Pioli, and Montari at least played with heart. Krunic was playing well, yes. Why is he starting at 41 years old? Ibra 41 years old, better than Origi. Man, it's like, even in himself, the printer, like, even himself, the printer, don't you feel like a little bit of proud? You're like, fucking your honor, okay, that you have a player which is, you are 27 and he's 41, okay, and he's starting before you. Don't you feel like that, for fuck's sake, there is something going on? Maybe you need to play a little bit better, maybe you need to run. I don't know, man. This is Origi is really the I cannot handle him anymore. I don't want to see him ever again. I'm done. Like, how can be Maldini fooled so badly by Liverpool? Because that is really I don't know, man. The printer is faster than him. It's so predictable. It's like, and we already had the answer. We already had the answer of Origi when I already have all the answer. You know, when I saw Cremonese Milan, he was the first striker. Giroud, I don't recall, he got injured or something. He was the first striker. Cremonese Milan, he played an awful match, like one of all his match for AC Milan, and he couldn't dribble a fucking defender of Cremonese. And in my mind, I already thought, if he cannot dribble a defender of Cremonese, what else is gonna be being good to do in Serie A? Absolutely nada. Absolutely nada, man. I'm gonna do the stream with the printer tonight, guys. I'm not sure. I'm not usually happy with the international break, but I'm happy it comes now. At least we'll take mind off mind off this rubbish, man. What the fuck is CDK, man? I can understand Origi. He always been like that, but CDK is really scared of the ball. Jalal, at this current state, Rebic has to retire from football. More useful this old can of apricot than Rebic. Pioli better to get act together. If we don't make it to the top 4, he's sacked. I agree, guys. I agree. We are all with Pioli all the time, even now. But if he doesn't reach the top 4, he has to go. Simple as that. He has to go because this year you played terrible football. You didn't defend at all the Scudetto. You are out of Coppa Italia since January, I think. You are out since of the run of Scudetto since December, I think. You are not defending the title. You went to play the Supercoppa and you got 3 slaps in the face from Inter. Yes, you said you are in a quarterfinal, but what is gonna happen if we play like this? It's gonna be a ridiculous show. It's gonna be a ridiculous show. So it's been a season. The only thing can really fix the season if we can go through Champions League. But you are completely crazy to think positive right now. Like you need to like it's impossible. Like right now, if you feel like you're gonna face Napoli, it's gonna be a shit show. Honestly, I truly believe, and I will believe every single time that this team is gonna be playing. But of course, after again number 2 defeat in 3 matches, and you didn't play with Bayern, Real, and Real Madrid. You play with Salernitana, Udinese, and Fiorentina, which is that all of this team they playing on the right side of the table, and you lost 2, and you got 1 point out of these 3 matches, and then you wanna face the best playing team in Europe with this kind of striker? Are you kidding me? Rabi is shockingly bad. You're right. Man, this is really, really bad, guys. Jalal said, we are the champions of Italy and we are the worst title defenders of all the time. I agree, man. I agree, man. Ibra became oldest players to score in Serie A. Good, good. That's good for Milan. It's good because he was playing for Milan. Of course, he's still playing for Milan. It's good for himself. But can I say that the attitude of the team? I saw. Let's analyze a little bit the match. Right now, Tomori is not fit, and trust me, I'm in love with Fikayo Tomori. I want to see him playing all the time, Fikayo Tomori. But since January, something happened. It's clear. It's clear like the color of my skin. It's super clear. Tomorrow is not the same. Tomorrow has been shit. It's been shit. And the goal against Salernitana, which is actually they shot twice. Twice they shot in a match. Twice. Okay? And they scored 1 goal. It was his mistake. Against Fiorentina, more mistakes. Tonight, guess what was mistake? Tomori. So, Pioli, if you have balls, next match, you take Tomori out and you put Simon Kier. We can still play with the 3 defenders, but put somebody else instead of Tomori, because you need to put some competition, because Tomori, he feels like he's already Franco Baresi. He feels like already he's the a player that cannot be substituted. Instead, you have to remove him, because right now it is shit, because he started really well 2 years ago. He started really, really, really well. Last year, I think, was one of the best defender that we saw in the Campionato. But right now, Fikayo Tomori, it is terrible. It is terrible. For this specific reason, dear Pioli, remove Tomori, put Chiere. He's not injured. It's absolutely fine. Just put it in. It's absolutely fine. What do you think, guys? He looks like he doesn't care at all. Yes, Mohamed. Joel, Forza Milan, through thick and thin. Oh, James, enough is enough. Pioli and Maldini out. There you go, we're starting again. Maldini cannot do much, man. Maldini cannot ask Maldini out. But Pioli start to feeling a little bit of... I start to feel a little bit of anger as well, myself. Like, anyway. If Maldini is allowing this circus to continue, then yes. Now, guys, Maldini is untouchable. Guys, Maldini is... We don't talk about Maldini out. It doesn't exist. Maldini is Milan. Take it out of the picture. Change whoever you want. But Maldini is not moving from there. Out of the topic. Tomori is fit, man. He pocketed Kane in UEFA Champions League. Just being inconsistent as hell. I don't think so. I don't think he pocketed really well Kane. I think Kane was super tired. The entire attack of Tottenham, it was terrible. Son, Kane, even the other guy, the Kulusevski, was terrible. He didn't really pocket. Kier pocketed him on the first half. On the second half, Tomori, yeah, plays as a team, but I saw much better Chow than Tomori. So yes, he did a couple of good save. Champions League account doing all the posts just because he's English. The reality, he play exactly like Kalulu. He play exactly like Chow. He didn't do anything special, Tomori. Nothing special. Nothing special. Then okay, he said, "Oh, you said okay, maybe not. Tomori played well that match. Okay, he played good that match, but tell me about Fiorentina. Tell me about Salernitana. Tell me about tonight. Tell me this." Since long time, not only this match and tomorrow, he should, what he say? He should sell. He should sell potato before him. Malik Chow was way better as a left than a left central back behind Theo. Joel John, how you doing, man? Is a Circus de Soleil in red and black. I agree, man. Tomori out, I agree. Pioli's too scared to make decision like that. Yeah, we know all that. Pioli's team is always sloppy and have no idea how to attack and defend. And he's also, I still support Pioli as long as he's here, but we can miss opportunity on top four. If we do the season, if we do the season is a failure, even if we get in the semi-final. Yeah, because nothing is gonna change if you get to semi-final, but you're on a top four. What's the point? Maldini brings in stupid player. Why the hell did he bring Ibra, Origi, Messia, Maldini out 2000? No, Maldini is always in, man. Always in. It's not Maldini's fault that there was no money, so he had to sign Origi. Yeah, I think so, man. I think so. Joel also because what's happened, if you remember well, last summer, and that was, I think, fucked up. A lot of idea that Maldini and Massara had already during winter. Maldini and Massara didn't sign the new contract until July. Do you remember that they had the contract until 31st of June and they didn't renew it? And everyone was like, how is that possible that a couple of managers that won the... Oh, fuck. Sorry. It froze because my camera is shutting down. If you remember well, I was saying, guys, that I don't know if the audio was running. But if you remember well, last year until the 31st of June, Maldini and Massara, they didn't renew the contract. That means that was crazy situation because how come the couple of managers that they just won the Scudetto, they are not renewed right away? They should be like renew the moment that you raise the cup, boom, you got the renewal. Why did we wait a month? And that month was a key for the mercato because Milan now is Milan, the way is operating Milan now in the market. They don't operate like, oh, I like a player and in 24 hours is Milan. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. They have to wait. So they have to wait, and they do a lot of deals. They do it month early. Like for example, we already got the second goalkeeper ready to go. Which is the second goalkeeper of Atalanta right now. I don't recall his name, but he's already Milan. So he's gonna be presented, I think, as soon as the mercato start. Because Maldini and Massara, this is the way they operate, really in advance. And I think because of that month, it fucked up a lot of deal that they already have. So when they had the deal, when they were officially officially the managers, they didn't have enough time to get new deal, to get new strikers. Origi, for free. How much you want? 4 million? Take it. Maybe they already had their hands over Dybala. Maybe they have hands already over a lot of players. But other teams, they were faster and they closed the deals. And the reality is that was the worst mercato ever. It's the worst summer mercato because I understand that always the same player, they are tired of playing. Hey guys, also remember that Giroud is 36, 37 years old. Leao is playing every single match. I understand that we all have high expectation of Leao, but Leao has been playing every single match, and every time he touched the ball, people think that he's gonna do some magic, which is that he should do because that he's our best player in our team. But also, it, if you don't have Leao, you don't have anybody else that he can do the same things. Like the CDK, Ranks, Adli, fucking Origi, zero. Oh no, this is CDK. Origi is there with on the bed. Oh man, it's so annoying. Peter, calm down. Peter, calm down. I'm reading the messages. I'm with you, bro. But Jalal, I still believe in CDK. What do you think, Jalal? CDK, right? This season, we all believe in his talent, but this season, this is more useful than CDK because you know what CDK cannot do. I'll show you. This was CDK. Look, look. You can even do this. See? Ah, see? There you go. Look at that. That's more useful. That's more useful than CDK right here, isn't it? At the moment, unfortunately, this is it. It's crazy, crazy, it's crazy. Um, I don't know. I'm shocked, guys, because if Ibra cannot wake up the team, it's an issue. It's a really an issue. The only thing that Maldini did that was bad was letting Kessie go. We missed that man so much in the midfield. They didn't even find a replacement. I agree. Semi-final impossible. Napoli going to trash us in this form. In this form, John Joel, you are right. It's crazy. It's crazy to think. Too crazy to think something different. I believe in this Milan, but I mean, things need to change. Things need to change. Metal Job. We basically have the team with about 26 players on paper, but at the end only 15 they are useful. Can't play the full season like that. Fact. Fact. The team needs some motivation. Sportiello, yeah, that's right. Sportiello was the Atalanta goalkeeper. Mohamed, thank you so much to give me absolutely right. Metal Job and some guys man, some of you guys man, some guys manage to play with no motivation sometimes just because they don't have any challenge. But Origi, this guy is only here for the salary. He never look motivated. Never, never, never look motivated. That printer that I showed you before looks more motivated than Origi. This one look. More useful than Origi. God. And player cannot make two proper. Yes, that Andre Gibson. This is something that I it drove me crazy watching the match tonight. And he said that something that I never say live, but it's something that I constantly say when I'm watching the match. He said, and players cannot make two proper passes to him. Not to him. Players cannot do. If you look Milan recently, they cannot make more than 3 or 4 passes in row. We lose the ball. The stop of the players. Even we receive the ball, the stop is not precise. It's not precise. It's not precise. They constantly losing ball. They constantly are out of position. It's driving me crazy, this situation, really. We need to bring back Gattuso, bro. We need to bring back Gattuso. We have Ibrahimovic. We have Ibrahimovic. What the fuck? What the hell? Don't tell me say bad words. Come on, Ibrahimovic is the one of the most motivated. Even Gattuso was scared to stay close to Ibrahimovic before a match. If that guy cannot motivate him, I don't know who else can motivate these guys. It's okay, Joel. We need to bring back Gattuso, not as a manager, but some type of coaching staff member, so these players can be reminded what type of mentality you're supposed to have at Milan. Jalal, it's so sad that we don't have any proper backup for Theo and Leao at the right side in a bed. And yeah, Carlo Moretti, I can't believe what is happening. I generally think Pioli's finish that was embarrassing. And also, he said Hauge had more talent than CDK. But Hauge did more than CDK for sure, guys. For sure. Fact. First year, like, absolutely right. That's a good example, by the way. I will use it again, Carlo. Thank you again. True. Joel Jones say today Tonali was passing the ball to Silvestre in every set pace, still not at Lee or ranks. Ibra has an international call. They are hoping he will lift their morale. Jalal, can you please explain to me why a player like Adli is not getting any minutes? Don't know, bro. Literally today, the only time we had a good passing happening was when Ibra dropped it deep to link to play. Yeah, I agree. That's true. That's true. Especially after Udinese scored a goal, there was that 20 minutes, 25 minutes of. I see some energy, some anger because Ibra was constantly coming out, but yeah. But if Ibra comes out, that means nobody's in the box because Leao is not really a first striker. So what's happening was that the line of defense of Udinese was constantly pushing ourselves up, and if you don't play wide or you don't have any other player that converge into the box, nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. And guess what? Nothing happened. Andre Gibson, literally today, they okay. 94 mass. Peter Ahmad, the comments remind me of one of the guy. The magic name, Peter, the magic name. Andre Gibson, yeah, that was so terrible. John Joel, your printer is blue, but still more useful than Origi. Fucking hell, man. Andre Gibson, guys, let's stop saying Pioli out. Yes, please. Sacking him at this stage. No, now it doesn't make any sense, guys. Now Pioli has to stay until the end of the season, and that's it. Leao, Kessie, and Tonali were pretty much useless in the first year. Gives CDK time. I agree. No. Nobody's talking about the talent. Jalal. Everyone is just pissed about, 7 month waiting compared to Hauge, that, for example, he was already scoring some goals. Raw talent, but when he plays, he looks scared of the ball. That's what people are mad about this, because he looks scared of the ball. Metal Job, I don't think it's a motivational issue. It can be how the coach prepared the matches. Milan somehow only look good against the big teams most of the times. If we sack Pioli, who will be replace him? We can go again in an era of switching coaches. Maldini has to do some homework this summer. Purple Maniac, how you doing, man? Oh, nice to see you again. This was more painful than my hemorrhoids. Yeah, bro. Oof, Metal Job. If you prepare the match bad, you can expect much, or just your tactics are all about how well your magic duo is playing. Yeah. Anis, I really like Hauge. I have a good memories of him. I wish we kept him. And Joel said that these players don't deserve the Curva Sud, man. They are supporting always, no matter what. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for all the comments. It's nice to have a community like you guys. They all make sense. They absolutely all make sense. It's good that you guys come here and tell me a little bit. We talk because it's frustrating. It's really, really frustrating. It is really frustrating, guys. It is really, really frustrating. I know. It's really frustrating, ladies and gentlemen, but why didn't Pioli play Kerks? Boys is now doing so good. Jason, how you doing, man? Long time no see you. How you doing? I'm really getting sick and tired of Leao. He can't pass the ball. Oof. Andre Gibson, we need this chat. We needed this chat, yeah, man. Sotil is a great manager. Thank you, guys. This chat, it's true. It's full of true Milanistas. Okay, it's true. It's full of true Milanistas. I agree. If Pioli goes, we should get the Zerbi. The thing is, guys. The thing is, as we mentioned, as Peter also said before, 94 months mentioned before. It's like there is no way that you can suck a. It doesn't make any sense change a coach now. I understand that this defeat burn, and probably it's gonna be good because the player they need to feel a little bit bad. Let's be honest. They need to feel bad about how they are doing, and probably this international break is gonna be. I want to believe that it's gonna be good for them because as we supporter we're gonna be thinking about Milan in these 2 weeks without football, and we're gonna be like, come on, now we have Napoli, tension is back. I truly believe in Milan that we can pass the Champions League against Napoli. But it's all about the players because when we play in Champions League, whoever believes more, it will pass. I think we have all the right paper to win. If we play like last year, last month, and if we play last year, not like what we saw today. Absolutely not, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Also, guys, my phone is about to shut down because I'm streaming from my phone, and I'm not gonna carry it because until I have battery, I will stream. Until I have battery, I will stream, ladies and gentlemen. We keep the strip alive. But if it's shut down and I'm not saying goodbye to you on good night or good Sunday or whatever, it's because my battery shut down. So that's the only limitation. Okay, we keep going until the battery goes, ladies and gentlemen. We have not that we have so we have to keep Ioli so far. I think if he does not qualify for the top four, he definitely has to go. But can I say something? This is my wish. I don't want another. I don't want to. I don't want to have a bet on a next manager. I want somebody that is really, 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 really good because I read some names. The Zerbi. I read the Udinese one. I read the Sotil. I agree. I agree. They are all great manager. But guys, it's gonna be. I don't know. I want some big names. I want some big names because we are back in Europe, and the goal of Milan has to be winning the Champions League. So we need to. I hope that we can get somebody potentially a big name. I know they cost a lot of money, but at this point, with a smart mercato summer and a great manager, we can really do better next year. Because so far, this is honestly the worst title defense I ever seen. Players, they don't feel like they don't feel like they actually won the Scudetto last year. They don't have anything anything to be proud. They don't have anything to say, oh man, we are the champions in Italy. Let's chase Napoli until the last day. No, I don't. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed to think that Napoli is like 25 points. It's gonna be 25. I didn't count and just making up, but it's gonna be something like 25 points above 25. 25. I don't have words, guys. We have no squad depth. Yeah, Pioli is a genius for what he has, what he was able to do this season and last year. I agree, Joel. I didn't see any good attack on the left today. Paulo Touré can be paired with anyone, and most of the times Leao is good when Theo is good. Theo is most of one of our star in attack. I agree. Not Hernandez, no party. Leao, it's we need him like last year because otherwise there is no chance because Leao is who makes the differences. If it's and this is the role where he's playing right now is not his role. He cannot be playing right there. He cannot be playing right there. He's not a defender of three, guys. He's a defender of five. Because you think that you're playing with a 3-4-3. No, you're playing with a five. With a 5-2-3-1. No. 5-3-2-1. Fuck, I don't know. Too tired now to think about it. But we're playing with five defender. Two main midfielder, two Leao and Salemaker, and the striker in the front, Giroud. But Milan never played with five defenders, so I think Pioli should have already playing with three midfielder, like with Krunic, Benasser, and Tonali, four defender, Ciao, Ciao and Tomori, Ciao and Kier at the moment, Kalulu on the side, and the other and Theo Hernandez on the left. So at least you have more potential to score a goal, because right now we are not scoring any goal. And if you had the trust and if you had a feeling about this season, why in the January market you didn't buy any striker? You actually had a striker, it was a Lazetic, and you let it go for somewhere in Austria to play. And you know what? The first match that Lazetic played in the new Austrian team, guess what? Assist and goal. Unbelievable, guys. Unbelievable. It's 4 a.m. here and I can't sleep due to the pathetic game that I just saw. Still hoping for Milan to get a win in Napoli. If they release the power of the badge in the history and the glory, they should win. These players, they don't have an identity anymore. Joel John, you're saying Zidane as a next coach? I would love to. I would love to. Sad but true. Anis says sad but true, but it's the job. It's the job coach that motivated and created that identity. Look at any Mourinho teams, they will die for him. Yeah. Peter also said we need some coach who has a big personality, character, and football intelligence, and give him a project. Metal job. But playing with a midfield of three, do we have any good subs? Pobega, Ranks, and Adli can cover anything. I know, man, I know, but at the moment that's all we have. At the moment, that's all we have. I don't think it's correct to don't give a chance to Ranks, to Pobega, and to Adli. Why not? Constantly playing with the same player, with the same style, that's what's happened. Joel, if Pioli gets sacked, I just hope that we don't make any mistake like Juventus with Pirlo and promote Abate as senior coach. That would probably be the case if Pioli leaves. I agree. That's unfortunately my dreams is to have a top-notch. I mean, like just making this up. Guardiola. Imagine this: Guardiola win the Champions League this year with Manchester City. His job is done. He's free. Come to Milan. How good it's gonna be. But I think Guardiola got like a salary, like I think Klopp got 17 million a year. 17. Guardiola I think is gonna be over 20 for sure. So, and you cannot renew Leao at 7. Gosh. Anis, how you doing? We play textbook football. No players try to go to creativity play or pass. Yazan, how you doing? We were worse off in the past. Still we believe. Still we believe, guys. Still we believe. Right, guys. I don't know. I'm done. It's late. I'm tired. Tomorrow I'm gonna wake up again at 6:30 a.m. So I could like to get some rest. It's been really stressful day, and trust me, the last things that I wanted to see is a goal after 10, 11 minutes of Milan. So because I still have a little bit of battery, I want to say goodbye. I want to also invite to whoever is watching the stream that is not subscribed to the channel, please do so, because here we are trying to create a great community of real Milanista. We're gonna follow Milan no matter what's gonna happen this year. We are here. We are here to dance. We're gonna dance. Let's see what's gonna happen. We are truly believer of these colors, because no matter what's happened, even tonight, but we still believe in this color, red and black, and the color of the city of Milan, of course. Sometimes it's hard, but we don't care. We don't care about the final result. We are here to defend the color, here to represent the city, here to represent what Milan did in the past, in the history of European football, because that's what is in our DNA. That's what we have inside. If you're not ready to suffer, if you're not ready to stay close to Milan when it loses, don't even celebrate him when we win, because we don't need you. Okay, we are here to be real. Ladies and gentlemen, from myself, Rebic itself, and Divock Origi, I wish you an incredible good night or a good morning, it depends where you're from. And always believing in this beautiful AC Milan. Ladies and gentlemen, ciao to every single one of you that decide to come in the chat. It's amazing to see so many people. Join Joel, Forza Milan, Indrayut, Forza Milan, have a good night. Joel, how you doing? Good night. Andre Gibson, have a good night. Always Forza Milan. Anis, Peter, Joel, Metal Job, John Joel again, Yazan, Jalal, who else? Andre Gibson, DOA 401, have a good night. Jason Vassell, good night, man, good night. Purple Maniac, nice to see you back again, good night. And I think I got more. Carlo Moretti back in the message I'm writing down. Mohammed, all of you guys, thank you so much for joining the stream. We're gonna do probably another stream at some point during these 2 weeks. Of course, I'm not gonna disappearing. I'm thinking actually to do some video, some editing video. I wanna do a video. We'll see. We will see what's gonna happen. I wanna do something because we need to always to keep the hype up. Also because April is gonna be our month, guys. Remember these words. April is gonna be our month. Also because worse than this, it's very hard to get. So from me and Origi, ladies and gentlemen, have a good night. Mwah. Ciao. Forza Milan.